Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This one is going to be 24 books I want to read in 2024. A lot of them are like the starting books of series. Now don't worry, I still came up with 24 individual book names. Maybe you guys can get some recommendations from this video. Maybe you have some you want to recommend yourself. I'd love to hear. But yeah, so let me pull up my list. Also, yes, that is a picture of Taylor Swift, okay? My grandma got me an Eras Tour magazine for Christmas, and there was a poster inside. Therefore I put it. I'm trying to work through my physical TBR. It's not too many, but it is a handful, so I want to like try to read all those books. But obviously first on the list we have Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Obviously the movie came out, and obviously this isn't like a new release, but I do really want to read it. I love the books. My brother's rereading them. And then we've been watching the movies, and so I'm excited for this one. It's a thicker one, obviously. I'm excited. Okay, next up, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I know that's like a hefty series, so I don't know how much I can get through it, but it's obviously extremely popular. My best friend Serene is a huge book girl, but she loves ACOTAR, and she is on me about reading it. So when I get the chance, I'm definitely gonna read that series. Ideally, I'd want to read it all at once. Okay, and then next up we have Six of Crows. I've never read this. I know I'm extremely behind, okay? I think I tried to start reading this last year maybe, and I was for some reason decided like this was gonna be the first book I tried to annotate, and I didn't really know how to annotate, so I was just kind of like confused. I think I had too much going on in my head. Okay, next I have The True Love Experiment. This I got, I think, with a gift card. And like I've never read it, but I think it's like single dad, documentary filmmaker, romance novelist, you know, like I think this is probably gonna be good. I think I've seen good things about this book, but I just haven't read it myself yet. Ooh, okay. We have Before We Were Strangers. I think I started this, I read like the first chapter one morning, but it's not a really thick book, so I think I could get through this pretty easily. Okay, next we have, in that same similarity, is Normal People. Obviously people love this book as well. It's not super long, but I've just never read it. It's been sitting on my shelf, so I definitely need to read it. It's just kind of about like two people that keep like missing each other, obviously, and it's not like a happy-go-lucky love story, so I think it'll definitely be an interesting read. I got this book quite a while ago. It's called The Newcomer by Mary Kay Andrews. I think it's like a little bit of a mystery. I started it, I read the first chapter, I was in a bit of like a thriller or like mystery mood after reading The Last Thing He Told Me, which loved that book. I think I would really like this. I just need to like sit down and read it. It's pretty thick. Pretty thick one. What's next? Okay, Fourth Wing. Okay, so a lot of these books obviously are not going to be physical, so I'll have a picture on the screen somewhere. Obviously everyone has been raving about Fourth Wing, and I think for good reason, of course. And I know that Iron Flame came out, which I believe is the second book in the series. I don't know if another one's coming out this year or not, but I definitely want to get on that wagon, see what everyone's chatting about. I also got this book. It's The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. I just want to read it, so it's on the list. Physical TBR. What's next? Okay, The Right Move. Oh my goodness, I want to read this book so bad because of course I watched Steph, and so she absolutely raves about it, and there's a couple books in this series out now, I think like 3, but then it's like a found family, obviously, like everyone's gonna get their own books, but yeah, I'm just extremely excited for them, and I love the covers too. I think they're so pretty. Okay, so next on the list we have Things We Never Got Over. This is also like a little trilogy. I don't know if there's gonna be more, but I know it's Things We Never Got Over, I forgot the second book's name. But the third one I think is Things We Never Got Over. No. Things We Left Unsaid. Okay, I think it's Things We Never Got Over, Things We Hide from the Light, and Things We Left Unsaid. Am I completely making up the last one? I don't know, but I would like to start it. They're pretty thick, I think. They're by Lucy Score. I know that everybody loves them, so I would really like to read those. Okay, Shadow and Bone is next. I have the series, it's not with me. I've heard people say that like sometimes reading Shadow and Bone before Six of Crows is helpful, but I really want to try to get through Six of Crows first. And then I also have like the King of Scars duology, if I like them all. So yeah. I have Bridgerton book 4 reread on here because obviously Bridgerton season 4 comes out in March and May, I think. It's a part 1 and part 2, which is intriguing. And I just don't remember what happens because I have all the books, so I was like, you know what, let me just reread it. So I might reread it like before, like the week it comes out or something. Okay, Everything I Know About Love, which obviously you guys saw in my vision board video. I think I briefly talked about it, but I think it's just probably a good book to read. It seems to have a lot of like lessons that I think I agree with, and just I think it would be a good read. I think it would motivate me or like inspire me and just make me feel happy. I don't know. Next we have Twisted Love and Series. Now here's the thing. I have tried to start this book. I don't know how far I got into it. I got like See, I only got like 54 pages into it. I didn't get very far. I needed to give it more of a go. Obviously, this is a series, so I just need to give this one another try. Where the Crawdads Sing, I know this is a movie, but again, I got this book a while ago. I haven't sat down and read it yet, but people obviously love it, so I really want to read it. It says it's about the Marsh Girl, and it says handsome Chase Andrews is found dead. The locals immediately suspect her. Kai is not what they say, and then two young men are intrigued by her, and she opens herself to a new life until the unthinkable happens. What's the unthinkable? Okay, next we have Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. My friend got this for me for my birthday. Look, it's got so many awards. I mean, it's just talking about like two people who like are the opposites pretty much. It's just saying that they develop a special bond. So, okay, next on the list we have the fine print. Now, I would also love to read like, you know, the terms and conditions, final offer. I said in my vision board video that I asked my brother to get it because he wanted to get me some books for Christmas. So I'm definitely gonna read that. I also love the texture of the book. It's like soft and like velvety. I don't know, but I love books that are like soft like that. I don't know what it is though. Serene, who I mentioned earlier, she annotated terms and conditions for me. But I really want to read her annotations. I just want to have read the series from the beginning. Next up, I was looking up like new releases for this year so I could like kind of not just have books that have already come out. So next on the list is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I really like her books and everyone loves Emily Henry. But obviously like her books have been doing really well. I've read all of them, I think. I read People We Meet on Vacation first, and then I think I read Beach Read. And then I read Happy Place this last summer, which I really liked because I was also reading it like while on vacation, and it was just like the perfect beach house vibes. Oh, Book Lovers is the other one. Now I remember. I also read Book Lovers, but that was I think the summer before. I did also like that one. But yeah, so I think Funny Story is gonna be good. I think it just said that like there are these two, their exes. Their exes are now dating. But anyways, so now you know what Funny Story is about. Okay, next up I have Say You Swear. Again, Serene read that last year and she absolutely loved it. And so now I want to read it because I think other people really liked it as well. I think it's like a football romance. I don't know if it's in high school or college, but nonetheless, it's on the list. I have This Summer Will Be Different, which I didn't know was coming out this next year, but I'm excited for it. It's also by Carly Fortune. But I saw this when I was looking up the new releases that come out this next year, and I loved Every Summer After. I read it in August, and I read it within like 3 days because I just like kept going. Like I don't know. I just like couldn't put it down. I never read Meet Me at the Lake. People just didn't love that one, which maybe I still need to give it a shot, but I haven't read that one yet. But This Summer Will Be Different. It's again beach vibes, beach house, it seems. Lucy is the tourist vacationing at a beach house on Prince Edward Island. Felix is a local who shows her a very good time. Oh, Lucy doesn't know he's her best friend's younger brother. Lucy and Felix's chemistry is unreal, but the list of reasons why they need to stay from each other is long, and they vow to never repeat the electric night again. Okay, well basically it seems to be a friends with benefits situation that repeats itself time after time, year after year at this at Prince Edward Island. It comes out in May, so that's exciting. I put Wildfire / Daydream because those are the Hannah Grace books. I read Icebreaker, and then Wildfire is next in the series, which came out this year, but then Daydream comes out next year. I really liked the first one. I liked it because it was just like to me it wasn't frustrating to read, and I mean like they just like communicated very well. It was just a good read. I enjoyed it. Okay, also I've never read any by Catherine Center, the rom-commers. I have up next. I haven't read any of her books, but I've heard they're really good. I think she has a book called The Bodyguard. I think she had another one this year, but there's a book coming out next year called The Rom-commers. It's about this girl, Emma Wheeler, and then she's rewriting a script for a famous screenwriter, Charlie Yates. And so I guess she has to like go meet with him, and he's like, I don't want to write with anyone. So basically they just write a romance movie, I guess, together. And last on our list, I literally put any Taylor Jenkins Reid book. I don't know of any new releases next year, so it's just kind of like going back into the archive for her other ones. I put Maybe in Another Life. She also has One True Loves and After I Do, and there's a couple more, but I put Maybe in Another Life because I looked up and it said that it's like in alternating timelines. I think it's just about like if she made a certain choice with like an old boyfriend or something that she ran into, and then like what would happen based on how she handled it or something, or based on if she like saw him again or not. But it just sounds interesting, so I think it would be a good read. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe you got some recommendations. Maybe you have some you would like to share, because I'd be happy to hear them. But I had fun making this video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. If you guys want to like read, leave your reading goals in the comments. I said my reading goal for today was 40. That's really high for me personally, who like just doesn't make enough time to read, but maybe we'll get it. maybe we'll get it this year because I have a plethora of books to read. So I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you feel like doing, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye!